Okay, so here we are again. Now I just got out of that last screen. I went back to the EBSCOhost and I was at advanced search. Now I'm at basic search. So in my basic search, I'm gonna try and type the same words. Parkinson's disease, hand, sorry, you have to put the and, remember that. Don't forget to put the and between your words. And hand tremors. If anything else, you can learn from my mistakes. And treatment, I wrote it down, or intervention. I wrote down the search and exercise, like I tell you to, or physical activity. Now I'm going to search. Oh, you know what? One thing I didn't do is I didn't change my databases. Yikes. So you can see I have 325,000 articles. So let's change things up a little. Okay. 1905. Nope. If you do that, you're wrong. Let's go all the way to, oops, back up, 2008. No. How about, see, this is why you, oh my cursor, this is why you don't want to, do all databases. Okay. So let us go back to our databases and let's do Sinel. And let's do, we want Medline. Where'd they go? Oh, sorry. Okay, well, let's do Sinel plus. That's why you don't want all databases, okay? Well, we went down to 20,000. Again, it went back to 1937. So let's go up to 2008, okay? Now it went down to 14,000. I don't really like what I'm seeing, even though we have everything checked off right. So I'm going to go ahead, because it's not really, I'm going to go ahead and take everything off except for Parkinson's and hand tremors. So you can see the advanced search is really a little bit better. So if I were you, I'd try that first. See, Parkinson's disease, hand tremor. Okay, so okay, so these are some good articles. So, okay, so you can see what I would do again with these articles is I would open the full text, I would read the abstract, and I would decide whether I liked it or not. I would enter it into my chart so I could keep track of it. And also I would look in the references for possible clues for other articles. Okay, so that is your free OTC library and website. Please use it. Please try it out and figure it out, because it really does help a lot. Now I'm going to go to the to Google Scholar. I'm going to show you a little bit about that. There's a couple neat things. If I spell it right first. Oh, Google Scholar. Okay, Google Scholar. I want articles. I'm going to say same thing. Parkinson's disease. You can see I had searched this before. And my word and hand tremors and occupational therapy, because this is not going to pull up occupational therapy articles unless you tell it to. Oops, sorry, I spelled something wrong. Okay, on the benefits of group occupational therapy for patients with Parkinson's disease. Occupational therapy for patients with Parkinson's disease. This might, because it says attending movement disorder. So, you kind of read through it, and then I would click on it, and I would read the abstract. Sorry, I got something in my eye. Oh, here's another thing. It came up with a lot of results. Again, remember to do your date range. So you want 2008 and 2018. So that's 15,000 results. Now let's see what happens. See, it went down 5,000 results. What I would also do in here, but for lack of time so I can get onto the other searches, is I would take off, well, I'll just do it real quick. And treatment. So you have to play around with this for a little bit. And it didn't. Okay. The movement is okay. So there are some articles. What I want to show you, which was really kind of cool about this, is see how it says full text via the OTC library? Isn't that awesome? Because in Google Scholar, if you pull up an article, most likely, I'm not going to do it, but most likely you will have to join that site and you'll have to pay for it. Do not pay for anything. You have the OTC library, you have the AOT website. Do not pay. So the cool thing here is if it's via the full text, then all you have to do is click on that, because I'm already signed into OTC, and it's going to take me to the full text. So, that is pretty awesome. And download the PDF and so forth and so on. So, again, Google Scholar, the articles are going to be hard because you're going to have to either pay for them or join the site, but they will connect you can get connected to the OTC library, which is awesome. And anything else, another thing is the titles might give you clues of what to search in the OTC library. Movement disorder, that is a term that I didn't search. So all of this, it's kind of like searching the evidence. It's just like, searching, and it's getting clues from different areas and using those clues to the best of your ability. So now I'm going to go to AOTA. Yay. Okay. And I have to sign in. So make sure that you are up to date and can use your AOTA website. Make sure you know your sign-in information. Okay, so there's lots of different things here that you can use. That we're not going there. Sorry, I'm just going across here. You're going to go to publications and news. Okay, so you're going to go to the American Journal of Occupational Therapy. These are researched articles and peer-reviewed by other occupational therapists on a board. The magazine, the quarterly, this is an interest. When you sign up, you tell them what practice area you're interested in, and you get a quarterly information about that practice area. Newsletter. These things are just articles that someone wrote, like for a magazine or newspaper. Those are not research articles that we're looking at. So we go to the AJOT, and then you go to AJOT. And then here we are at AJOT, and I'm going to go to the search bar, and I'm going to go Parkinson's disease and hand tremors. I don't have to put in OT because this is only OT articles, so that's good. You're only looking in one database, and that's the American Journal of Occupational Therapy. So you're only going to find things, so you're going to yield a lot less in here. Okay, again with the dates, I'm going to put 01 to 01 to 2008. Excuse me. And then I'm going to go today. Whatever. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to search again. Parkinson's disease and hand tremors and interventions. Okay, so I got a little bit more. I got 5. Again, you're not going to get as many as the other searches because this is just the one database. So evaluation of hand force aerobic exercise enhances motor. Okay, after a stroke. Not really feeling it right now. Let me measuring function in chronic progressive disorders. Oh, that's an editorial. Okay, I'm sorry. Again, I'm doing this. I'm just gonna say Parkinson's disease and see what happens. So I got 104. Okay. So again, I would go through here because there's not as many as the other databases. Effectiveness of group exercises versus individual exercises. Not really. Try another one. Hand tremors. 6 articles. Oh, that was the first search. So anything about hand tremors is really sorry, I'm reading it. Is not coming up with in Parkinson's. So we might go a different route. Parkinson's disease and interventions. 88. Okay, so again, this gives you some articles. Again, make sure you do the date. It's very important to do the specific date range because you don't want to go way back. Some of these articles I'm running out of time. I'm looking at my time. I would probably look at, and some of them, actually might give you an idea to change your PICO 2 if you're not too far into it, and you can, because look at that, sleep as needed as an occupational need. That looks very interesting to me. But you might, so effectiveness of occupational therapy related interventions for people with Parkinson's disease. So I would definitely open that article. It's only 2014. I would open that article, and in that article it's going to show you what interventions are used for people with Parkinson's disease. So if I don't use that article, I have the interventions. I have specific other search terms. So again, evidence-based practice is searching, and it is searching for